the network service of the NTA.
Hello, my name is Chioma Opara. It's my pleasure to know you're sitting down there expecting to have the best half hour of your day. By God's grace, won't disappoint you. The program is Visual Impressions. Just in case you're watching for the first time, all we do here is celebrate creativity in the arts. I'll be back shortly.
If you want to laugh, it's better you laugh to the radio.
Going into art is just going after my passion. When I work, I enjoy my work. It's almost therapeutic to me.
But it is not more prestigious to be a doctor than to be an artist. You should do your research on it.
I did photography, I taught photography, I do photography. Everything about me is photography.
Visual Impressions, applauding creativity in the arts.
The program today is about children. May 27 was their day. Different organizations, groups, individuals all celebrated our children. And those of us adults who found ourselves in their midst also had a good time. Alright, let's start with the event put together by the National Gallery of Art, Lagos. At the beginning of every year, NGA's officials visit different schools in Lagos to encourage them to participate in their program tagged Children in Art Talent Hunt Competition and Exhibition. What we're about to see is the grand finale. Stay. One nation bound in freedom, peace, and unity was chosen by the National Gallery of Art as its theme for this year's edition of its Children in Art Talent Hunt Competition and Exhibition. Using the media of painting, drawing, sculpture, graphics, mixed media, and textile, these children made their thoughts known.
This is called screen printing, and the materials used are textile, 1 yard. We use squeegee, Siritex, and mosaic. It is made on 1 yard of textile, and this is work given by the.
They were given 3 months to produce these works, after which a jury selected the best in different categories.
We give them the free hand to work in any media they feel comfortable with. You understand? If a child feels she is comfortable with painting, you can't go and tell the child to go and begin to do textile or do some other pieces. So we allow them to work in different media, whichever one that appeals to you, you go ahead and do it. And under that category, your work will be selected. 22
schools participated in this competition.
What we did actually, is to take the schools that won, awards last year, most especially those that won first and overall awards, so that we don't drop them. It's not like a 1-year thing. We're done with you. We move on and look for other schools. So we picked out these schools to give them an opportunity to defend the trophies they won the previous year, because they have trophies and they're returning, and these are sponsored by foundations. So we gave them an opportunity to come back and included new schools. Each year we try to bring in a few more new schools from different areas.
Primary and secondary school students participated. This grand finale is a time to reward those with outstanding art pieces.
I'm so happy. I know my parents will be happy to see what I won.
The overall best work was done by 17-year-old Arafara Mubarak.
I thank God for the money I've given to me now. So next year I'm going to appreciate myself to do better.
His winning prize is a 5-day all-expenses-paid trip to Egypt in the company of his parents.
By the time they leave here and get to Egypt, they are put in a 5-star hotel, and then they bring tour guides. They will take them around, probably do a bit of shopping, and then come back.
Many stakeholders give thumbs up to the organizers of this program.
I got into the arts because of something like this. My dad's an artist, that is for sure, but it wasn't really my dad who actually encouraged me into the arts. It was my art teacher in primary school. He pulled me out from the whole of the class in primary 3, and he told me, picked out about 4 other people, and he said, look, you 4 are the best in the school. That was like the encouragement I got. And with that geared me to continue, because for a change, I was actually the best. I wasn't average, or it wasn't like your regular report card where, but for the first time in my life, I was the best at something, and I was given the encouragement. That was what actually got me to make up my mind that I was going to do art.
For 15 years, the National Gallery of Art has been consistent with this program.
There's a great improvement. You can see that the children are now beginning to compete even more against each other, and I think that's what the competition is all about, to increase the likelihood of healthy competition and rivalry amongst the children from different schools. At the same time, they're imbibing cultural values, they're imbibing ideals.
I'm hoping that next year we'll think out of the box. The exhibitions will still hold, because that's basically where we get the talent from. But we're looking at, doing some other things too, probably a debate to add to it. It's not something that you do in a day. Even when we have to do debate, it has to come through a series of, competitions and eliminations. And at the end of the day, we get here, all in the bid to, broaden their minds about arts.
For 25 years, the National Gallery of Art has pursued its mandate of being a place where a large number of artworks are kept. It has also promoted the appreciation of Nigerian art over the years. Children in Art Talent Hunt Competition and Exhibition is one of its yearly programs. Wow, what a way to celebrate Children's Day. Thank you so much, National Gallery of Art, Lagos. The National Museum is not far from where the National Gallery of Art is situated. So let's quickly go over and see what they put together for our children. I can tell you're going to see great talents, leaders in the making, and children are always themselves. They don't pretend. Enjoy the show. They wore good clothes, but it's obvious some of them are not used to such. But what was common was the fact that they were all happy. Children's Day celebration is an international event.
The United Nations determined way back in 1954 that they must set out a day for children. And what is that day? That day is supposed to be a day that will promote exchange and understanding among yourselves. What does that mean? It means that all of you from different schools, from different backgrounds, you come together in an event like this one, you talk to each other, you play with each other, you understand each other. Today also has been set aside for us adults to begin to think about the things that will promote your welfare. And a lot of organizations are doing things that will promote your welfare. A lot of organizations are saying, we don't want child slavery. We don't want child labor. We want children to go to school. We want children to eat good food. And so today, all of us will sit down and think out more things that we want to benefit the children.
What is important to the museum is the preservation of our cultural heritage.
The emphasis here is on our traditions, on our culture, and it is befitting that this happens in the museum. Although, and we appreciate the fact that the world is a global village, it is very important that we hold on to our culture, our language, our traditions. Our culture, our language, our traditions is what serves to make us different, to differentiate us from the rest of the world. As Nigerians, we have a lot to offer in culture.
After the speeches came time for Shegu Adeleye to mount the podium as the Kabiyesi of the museum. The children paid homage to him as they marched past. How well can they move their bodies to the sound and rhythm of our indigenous music? Let's see. Old school is not just a phrase, but reference to when our parents were much younger. Gele is the headgear that goes with most traditional outfits. The audience watched as these young ones showed their creativity at tying the gele. Fun as they made it seem, all the activities were competed for and outstanding schools were rewarded. Let's find out if they really enjoyed their day.
I enjoyed myself. They gave me food, did match past, like cultural dance. I watched people dance, old school, and we are still doing it. I'm really happy for coming here today. I'm really happy for coming to National Museum. This is my first time I'll come to National Museum.
I'm very glad to be part of this occasion. I enjoy so many activities like the cultural dance competition, the competition, and so on. I'm really glad to be part of this.
Yeah, it was very interesting because I like this place. I've never been in this place before.
Many stakeholders are of the opinion that raising children to become leaders in the near future is the responsibility of all. I'm not a child, but National Museum Lagos, I look forward to next year's edition. Now to a choral competition for students in Lagos Island. The National Council for Arts and Culture decided to celebrate with children in public schools. Stick around. 14 schools are represented here. They are all on Lagos Island. The event was simply tagged Choral Competition. Lagos is known for its Eyo festival, and the children gave the audience a feel of this rich culture. The National Council for Arts and Culture must have a reason for taking interest in public school students.
We've been doing this thing at the central area. For the past 4 years, we decided to reach out to the children at the local government areas, that is at the rural areas, because those children are left out usually when things like this is happening. So we started with Badagry. We reached out to the Badagry children, and we found out that these children were really marginalized. We went to Ebe. We found that the children there too are so enthusiastic about our culture and they want to be tapped. We went to Ikorodu last year. Because was our special guest, so she too was so amazed what children could present. That gave us the impetus to continue. So we now decided to get to Lagos Central. We needed to catch them young because these are the children we are going to depict our culture to. We want to find out how much really do they know about our indigenous culture. And from what we have seen today, you know that we are on the right path.
Indeed, the cultural diversity of the nation is a source of strength.
Language is a thing that we are not careful, we can lose it. I encourage them to try to do something in Yoruba or any other. Somebody did, the school did in Efik or whatever, is to make sure that we don't lose our language. Our language is part of our culture, and any nation that loses its own language and culture is doomed.
The National Council for Arts and Culture considers this an outreach program to the grassroots.
Culture, by its definition, is everything. But the other aspect of culture is that it is the only thing that truly defines a person. So we're trying to make sure that our children find themselves by being reunited with their true culture.
Many of the children say they had fun.
I enjoyed myself, like the aspect of dancing.
Here comes an advice to parents.
We must make sure that our children learn their mother tongue and because we're in Nigeria with a lot of cultural diversity, probably at least one other Nigerian language.
I envy those children. The Yoruba is flawless. I support the idea that every child should learn at least one Nigerian language. You know, it's not nice when you meet some children and all they know how to speak is English. Parents, no. Okay, our last feature is still a May 27 celebration. This time around, the children sat, watched, as some adults painted for them. And please don't think the sat still while the exercise lasted. You know them now. Stay. At Young Out Children's Day celebration, these young ones watched as some adults painted for them.
Each person comes as a mentor to the children. So when you are painting for them, you know, for this person to do this, that means this thing is good. The likes of Yinka Davis that you saw painting for the children, I'm sure a lot of people will not even know that Yinka Davis can paint very well. She painted without being aided, no assistant, nothing. And you see the beautiful flower that she painted. And Mrs. Olagbaju as well. The husband we know is a collector, a large one for that matter, and he collects very well. The wife painted for us today. And we brought another professional artist, Duke Asidere. You know, we mix it so that the children will see those who are, you know, creative. We're saying that creativity is not just about painting and drawing alone. Creativity is about solving problems, making sure that you make people happy with whatever you have. This one, they've come to make Nigerian children happy.
Yinka Davis, who started out as a painter but now famous for her singing, sang with the children.
I haven't done painting in like 20 years. I haven't gone to class to draw, let alone pick up a stroke, a brush and stroke them. I mean, you should see the strokes. You don't show anybody on television. I mean, but this is, you know, dealing with children is very tasking, but you must put yourself in the position of a child and totally break yourself to pieces so they can warm up to you. And it's a pleasure. It's a great honor. I can't lie.
Did they really enjoy their day this way? Let's find out.
I've enjoyed myself in so many ways that I cannot even describe. I cannot use words to describe it.
I learned how to hold a pencil, how to depict figures, how to bring out your imagination to reality.
I'm very excited today. I've learned how to draw. I've seen different types of art. I really enjoy myself today. I don't know how to say it in words.
Going by how relaxed and happy they seem, it means that teaching art the fun way is the way to go with these children. Today's children are like you. I don't know where all those outfits were when I was much younger, but thank God I attended all the events, so I still enjoyed myself. I hope you had a great time on the show today. That's been our offering. By God's grace, we'll be back next week. My name is Chioma Okpara. Be creative in how you do.